They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. 40 yards for him already. An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. Pollard is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So both sides of the foot. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Prescott. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott now. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And some strong running. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 33. Started the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Here's Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw. Prescott. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they will set up shop. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On play action, Prescott. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
So now on 4th down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, a close game like this. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Pollard again. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got a man, complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 91. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So we've come upon halftime here. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. And he's into the clear. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45. Second half begins with a run by Pollard. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Now Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Prescott off play action. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Prescott eluding the pressure right. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Ferguson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run with Pollard. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Tony Pollard, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And a first down throw for Prescott. Cooks on the quick slant. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back now in Arlington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Pollard, he'll take it up the gut. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 11 more on that one and another first down. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Prescott to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Prescott. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turn. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb. 2 catches. The extra point try forthcoming. And that will make this a 4-point game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Taken at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. So now Fields and the Bears down 31-27, 2:15 remaining. From the gun, here's Fields. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen for Herbert. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. And he is going to have the Bears first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. Pass complete, it's Scott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw, Fields. Caught, right side, it's Lewis. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Here's Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Now it's the Cowboys' turn. Trailing by a field goal. 56 seconds to go. Their sold-out crowd is behind them. They need at least a field goal to tie as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. To throw, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. Now Dak. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that point forthcoming. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with what most likely will be the game-winning touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship. And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington. On first down, they'll start out with Evans. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
On third down, here's Evans. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down. Well, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. Now Burrow. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jalen Phillips coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Hill on the return. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it'll... Here we go. 11. Here's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try to surge ahead with Evans. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. They start the drive with Evans. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now Burrow down around his goal line. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Burrow looking to pass. He will find his man Chase complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Out of the gun, a give to Evans. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Burrow will throw. And he'll go underneath here to Evans. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins will...
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 27. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On second down, Burrow. And this will be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
McPherson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he splits the upright. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. McPherson's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the def... Now Burrow on first down. Got a man open. It's Chase. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Burrow now off the bootleg. He's got Smith here. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line. Back to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Boyd. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On 1st and 10, it's Evans. There's the stiff arm. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. Evans is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Back to throw here. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase laying himself out in the end zone. And the Bengals have taken the lead as they go right down. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7. He hits the big target. And they'll begin on the ground here with Evans. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. We'll go right back to Evans here on 1st down. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down. They'll go again here with Evans. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I wonder, Brett.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Jones. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, fourth quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll run on first down with Evans. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now Burrow. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now. This is second and long. They'll stay on the ground. Evans again. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Now Burrow. Touchdown Bengals. Drew Sample, 33 yards. And the Bengals have broken our tie. And Pearson now for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So Tua and the Dolphins down 28-21. 1:07 remaining. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. Now Tua. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Throwing Tua. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Here's 1st and 10. Tua. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. One final try for Tagovailoa. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season, Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Titans and the Chiefs, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we punch the second of two tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Out of the gun, Gabbard. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, Gabbert. And that'll be caught by Tony. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Gabbert now on 2nd down. James has got it. Complete. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop him short of a first down.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that... The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Gabbert. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Gabbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
A throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco punching it in from a yard away. Yep. Gabbert on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Gabbert's throw on target to James. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Gabbert now to throw on first down. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And this...
A first down throw for Gabbert. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Gabbert to throw it. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36. To throw, Gabbert. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Throwing again, Gabbert on second and 10. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down. And he's gonna miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and they'll remain 2 scores back as this holds at a 9-point. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Now Gabbert. That's complete. It's Travis Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Gabbert. That's complete downfield to James. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Pacheco gets it again on second down. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. Here's Gabbert now. The throw for Tony is intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard. From McKinnon to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. Gabbert now. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard. And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team,
Madden football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Seahawks and the Falcons on Sunday night.
the NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they enter play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They go play action. Now Heineke. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On third down, Heineke. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That one is blown up by Jordan Brooks, the linebacker.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. I guess that was a little better. He got back to the line of scrimmage there after the loss on 1st down, but now you're still dealing with a 3rd and long.
So let's put on our offense coordinator hat. They've been very aggressive against the run the last 2 plays. I'm thinking screen right here. Let him come get the quarterback and dump it off. There could be some room to roam.
That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Heineke. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Heineke on 1st down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to get it back. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this 1st quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An explosive 38-yard pickup. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on 1st down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Uchenna Nwosu able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will extend their lead even further. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Looking to throw, Heineke. He's got his man, London, right side. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
That's taken in by Duvernay. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. There he goes left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, 29 yards. And the Falcons are able to stretch out their lead. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone, because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Short throw caught by Pitts. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
On 1st and 10, Heineke hitting London coming across the field. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a 2nd down throw for Heineke. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half here, Heineke. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time. Play action now. Here's Heineke. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing, Heineke. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They begin the drive with Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And a fair catch is taken here, a step or two inside the 45-yard line. A 41. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Out of his end zone, Heineke. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you can easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
So a change of possession here on the punt. They start on the ground with Robinson here. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 50 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Oh, good move. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. Heineke now from the 50. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons. Again, it's Robinson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? A 1st down throw for Heineke. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Stops short of the 25, but that 2nd effort got him a couple extra. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Heineke to throw it. Open man is Duvernay. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now Heineke. Touchdown, Falcons. The Falcons are moving on. Congratulations to